shut your mouth. How can you say I go about things the wrong way?
My name's Colin. I live in Bath in the southwest of England. This is my channel, the Yay, Nay or Meh channel. And this is another episode of This Charmed Man, a series of first-time reaction videos to the TV series Charmed. And I'm recording this only a short time after I recorded the previous episode, which had a rather surprising ending for all the wrong reasons. Once again, the seemingly big bad of the season has been dispatched with, or seemingly has been dispatched with, very, very quickly and in a very underwhelming way. The Triad, which was, I think, according to commenters I've had on my first couple of episodes which have been released, the Triad was the same thing retconned as the Council at the end of season 2. And with such a big introduction, I mean, initially sending that genie, played by French Stewart, to try and get the witches at the end of season 2, and then sending Balthazar / Carl to try and do them. And they only last 7 episodes? Is that it? I mean, it feels like, it looks like that's the last we'll see of the Triad. And if that is the last we see of the Triad, what a waste of time that was. Honestly, I mean, if you're going to set up the sort of like the power behind the villain, because Balthazar / Cole seems to be the villain / anti-hero / love interest for this season. But having somebody behind that, having this Triad behind that was interesting me. And seemingly there was a line of dialogue a few episodes ago where Cole seemingly wanted something from the Triad. There was some kind of bargain going on, some kind of quid pro quo. And we probably won't ever get back to that now, will we? If the Triad does indeed not show up again, which I assume they're not going to do. So where does this leave Cole? He's genuinely attracted to, genuinely in love with Phoebe, at least according to Prue when she had that empathy curse. We know, as much as we can do, that there is actual love between these two, or actual attraction at least, between these two. So where do we go from here? And eventually the other shoe is going to drop. I mean, it is going to be revealed to the Charmed ones. Maybe all at the same time, maybe in stages. Is Phoebe going to find out first? Is she going to try and hide it from her sisters? Because that's often what happens in this kind of situation. How are we going to do this now that the Triad is out of the picture, or seemingly out of the picture? I don't know. And as well as the fact that the Prue is still obsessed with finding out who the Triad is and what the red-skinned demon, the Balthazar. Oh no, they know that it's named Balthazar now, don't they? So I mean, hunting down Balthazar is kind of Prue's raison d'etre at the moment. And yeah, that's not going to end well for Phoebe, is it? So I really don't know how all of this is going to play out. Yes, I guess we'll find out. And we'll also find out if I'm going to tick anything off my Charmed trope bingo card. A list of classic monsters, classic plot lines from various forms of media, and also just general ideas which tend to show up in this kind of show. Ticked off one so far. I do think that classified as a Invisible Man episode, even if he kind of didn't end up being the main villain, because that was basically single white female. But yes, I've ticked off Invisible Man. Let's see if I tick off anything more. In episode 8 of season 3, which is entitled Sleuthing with the Enemy. Okay, so presumably in this episode we're going to have Cole and Phoebe and maybe the other sisters investigating something, trying to solve a mystery. I mean, the sleuthing aspect, but it's a pun on the old movie Sleeping with the Enemy, which similarly to Single White Female, does that film still have a cultural footprint? I'm not sure it does, but at the time it was a very, very big deal. When was that? I think it was, in the 90s, I think? Yeah, it was 1991. It was a Julia Roberts film when she really wasn't much of anything at that point. Actually, when was Pretty Woman? Oh, Pretty Woman was 1990, so she was already a star. But Sleeping with the Enemy is one of the first times that I personally can remember a mainstream Hollywood film addressing the issue of being in an abusive marriage, because Julia Roberts fakes her death to escape her abusive husband, played by Patrick Bergin, and then he manages to track her down and find her.
Martin, I don't know the doctor.
Sure you do. Young, good-looking, outfitting his sailboat down there. He says you've been staring at him from the window all day. Does it give you that much pleasure to humiliate me? Stop it!
Yeah, I think that was one of the first times that Hollywood, a major motion picture, addressed abusive marriages, which is, an important thing to do. But yeah, does Sleeping with the Enemy still have a cultural footprint? I don't know if it does, but that's where the title comes from, at least. So, yeah, is there going to be some kind of abusive relationship in this, or is it just a punny title? Because, we're presumably going to have Cole and Phoebe and maybe the other sisters investigating something. Oh, maybe it's one of Cole's cases as a DA. That could be it. I mean, is this even going to be the episode where Cole is revealed as Balthazar? Because that's going to happen at some point. So yes, I guess we'll find out. Right, so let's find out in Sleuthing with the Enemy, episode 8.
Cockles?
They're over by the crickets. And what exactly are they?
Small leaping insects that chirp.
That's funny. I meant the cockle shells, not the crickets.
This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
A hospital? What is it?
It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now.
I'm not really sure, but as long as they help vanquish Balthazar, that's all I really care about.
Yeah, because they've now got a chunk of Balthazar, because after the knife thing last episode.
So you can slice off a chunk of demon flesh, but you can't touch a pig's foot.
I'm a vegetarian.
Since when?
Since now.
Now is not the time to get squeamish, okay? This recipe.
Especially if she's a professional chef, or at least used to be a professional chef. I mean, that's nothing. I mean, my brother used to be a professional chef, so, I mean, the things that he's done and touched.
Worried about Cole. She hasn't heard from him in over a week.
And that's a bad thing?
True.
You know what? I don't.
Oh,
like
yeah,
him
because
and I don't trust him,
there's
and it
got
has
to be
nothing to do with him
consequences
being
for
a greasy
Cole
lawyer
for
either.
killing the triad, which seems to be what he's done.
Anything to get rid of Balthazar before Cole gets back. And he is coming back.
Okay.
No, you forgot the Balthazar flesh.
Oh, yes.
And that's,
How can we forget the Balthazar flesh? Such a slacker.
Give me a second, lady. All right. Ready?
okay.
Are you alright?
Agatha Killer Pig's feet. Oh, remind me to step back next time.
Oh, it's clearly had some effects on him, hasn't it? It's probably not the best idea to be out in public like that, is it? Oh. He's being hunted. He's been a naughty boy and hell is now after him.
You know you can't escape from me now that you can't shimmer anymore. You'd be pleased. The bounty on you was determined by the source himself.
Okay, so we're back to the source. The entity which sent the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse in the penultimate episode of season 2, which should have been the season finale. But yeah, the source is the big bad. So is the triad slash the council just an aspect of the source? Seems to be. Yeah, you can't just destroy a pillar like that. Why isn't that mausoleum collapsed? Oh. He can't keep his human aspect.
Mind if I hitch a ride?
You going to the wake?
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
So is this funeral just a funeral, or is there some kind of mystery about the death? Is that the sleuthing that is going to be done? Is how that person died?
Phoebe, why are you going to Cole's again? I mean, what do you really expect to find?
Actually, I was gonna go to his office. And how do you know I've already been to Cole's?
Well, you got a parking ticket there yesterday when you borrowed my car.
Oops.
This is becoming a significant running gag of Phoebe using Prue's car.
It just doesn't help that you never really liked Cole from the beginning.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never really liked any of my boyfriends either.
That's very true.
What, not even Andy?
Okay, well, why don't you take this in case?
Okay, just... You guys, no more whispering, okay?
Oh yeah,
It's hard
that's
for me to know that Cole's keeping secrets from
Chekhov's
me.
vanquishing
I can't take it
potion.
from you two.
Making absolutely sure we know that Phoebe's got some. If he's been on the run for a week, what about all his cases in the district attorney's office? Surely it's a big deal if an ADA just disappears. Yeah, any excuse to get Julian McBride shirtless. And why not?
Stupid witches.
He's not...
And that was such a nice
You know
table.
what? That is an antique. Stop the clock. We can't afford to keep fixing that thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the conservatory window at this point.
All right, that doesn't make sense. How did we get the wrong demon? Hey, do you think that you could just unfreeze his head? That way we could ask.
His head?
Yeah, his head.
Why not? That's different.
That's cool.
It's fun how they find ways to use Piper's powers.
Nobody's heard from him since Monday. You his girl?
Yeah, I'm his girl.
Well, did he mention anything to you about what he was doing? Where he was going?
Yeah, I mean, it is, or at least it should be a big deal that an ADA has just vanished off the face of the earth.
Something about a big case that he was working on?
Couldn't have been. No, according to his file, he hasn't been working on a case, big or small.
Yeah, and finally, Phoebe starts to get suspicious.
I don't believe this. You really don't know? Your white lighter must really be sleeping on the job.
Hey, now wait a minute, pal.
Piper. What don't we know?
Yeah, don't
Balthazar killed the triad.
get on Leo's bad side.
Just the thought of working with you turns my stomachs.
Stomachs?
I mean, it's a
Right now,
classic enemy of my enemy
I'm
situation,
more
isn't
interested in
it?
killing Balthazar than witches. Balthazar won't stop trying to kill you. Only the
Yes, he will.
of the charmed ones will convince the source to spare him.
Leo!
Yeah, that's a tone of voice you don't want to be called with. Especially by two women. Oh, well, that was handy.
Hello?
Just leaving the door unlocked, especially for an ADA. But if those drops of blood were him wounded, I guess he just wasn't in the place to be security conscious. Oh yeah, this is a bad situation all round.
Cole?
Oh no, you big burly red demon! Why have you killed my boyfriend? Yeah, that's a telltale mark, isn't it? But is she going to believe it? Is she going to put two and two together?
What's going on? Who's after you?
I think at this point you have no other option but to just tell
There
her.
was somebody looking for you today at your office. An investigator.
You didn't tell him anything, did you?
I don't know anything.
What did he look like? You sure he wasn't a
Yeah, well, that was a Freudian slip, wasn't it?
I'm gonna go get some help, okay?
I mean, surely Phoebe must have picked up on that.
Cole, I'm
That
not gonna
he
just sit back and watch you
started
die,
talking
okay?
about demons.
Leo.
Yeah, where is Leo? Maybe not the time, but
You better be
I guess
here
we're
when I
going
get
for it.
back.
Magic force is black and white, reaching out through space and light. Be he far or be he near, bring us the demon Balthazar here.
Okay, is it going to work this time, and is it going to be in human form or...
Phoebe! No, Phoebe!
miscommunication?
What is going on? Who is that?
Evil frequents cemeteries. Makes it difficult for me to track a demon's scent there. Balthazar knows that.
Okay, so
I guess that
why
kind of
don't
makes
Leo and I
sense.
go to the cemetery
that's,
and you guys go with him.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah, because there's a
Go,
side mission
Oh,
in
hey, I
place.
almost forgot to ask, did you find out anything about Cole?
No, nothing at all about Cole.
I mean, it was just last episode that they were talking about getting the siblings close together. And now Phoebe is lying.
I'm sorry. That wasn't fair. I can't let him die, Leo.
You shouldn't be asking me to do this.
I know. But I am.
I mean, it's a very big statement to make for somebody. Let's be honest here, you have barely spent any time. Yeah, what kind of effect is Leo's holy stuff going to have on a demon? Oh, it worked. When it shouldn't have done, and now Leo is deeply suspicious. And I guess, holy magic working on a demon wasn't a thing? Or at least not enough of a thing to affect it.
I owe you one. Forget it. Phoebe, can I talk to you out here? Go ahead. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you're not immortal. And that's what Leo is about to talk to Phoebe about.
I don't understand.
He is a demon, Phoebe. For all we know, he could be the demon that you were trying to vanquish.
That's ridiculous.
Think about it. Okay?
No,
They're
it
both
isn't,
hurt.
but
They're both on the run. You saw what
all
Cole's wound
too
is.
often,
It is the same
people
place
get
where Piper
blinded
cut
by
the
love,
flesh from
particularly in
Balthazar.
shows like
No.
this.
I don't believe it. Maybe you should just go.
No way I'm leaving you here alone with him.
I have the potion, don't I?
Yeah, but you're too in love with him to use it.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
No.
Everything's fine.
I mean, the vagaries of love putting women in dangerous positions. I mean,
And you call yourself a Zotar.
yeah, but what effect would the potion have on a human?
I didn't do anything.
That's not the question he asked.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Everybody's been getting their martial arts training in.
Does this look familiar to you?
I don't know. Why?
Because Cole has one exactly like it.
Cole?
Yeah,
You think
she's
Cole
finally
and
put the
Balthazar's
pieces
uniform?
together. And she told it in front of Krell.
Looking for something?
A piece of paper. I wanted to write myself a little note.
Yeah. The social niceties of interactions and trying to spin everything. Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
We're
The
gonna
vanquishing potion
We're gonna vanquish
emerges.
Phoebe's boyfriend? That's gonna cause some problems.
If you hesitate, he'll kill us all.
Yeah, well, they vanquished Piper's boyfriend in episode 1.
Where's Phoebe?
She's upstairs with Cole, apartment 7.
Tell me you didn't heal him.
Well, not completely.
You idiot.
Leo!
Phoebe begged me. I didn't know what to do.
You stay here. We'll fix it.
Yeah, right now he's not being a very good white lighter, is he?
You never told me where you were from.
How?
Never asked.
I'm asking now.
Why don't you ask me what you really want to know, Phoebe? I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I don't think she does really want to know it though, does she?
Krell.
Yep, there we go.
Phoebe!
Oh. So I guess once Leo healed him, he could shimmer?
Maybe he fell in love.
Yeah, or maybe that was just a trick. I mean, demons will do whatever it takes, remember?
Glad to see I've had a positive influence on you. I can save your sister. If it's not too late.
Yeah, why haven't they just vanquished this guy already? I mean, because at this point, he's not actually adding anything.
Give me the potion.
If you hurt her, we'll track you down.
You're putting far too much on faith at this point.
Don't even think that's gonna save you.
I don't. I just wanted you to see who I really am, Phoebe.
I've seen who you really are.
Yeah, but
Balthazar.
which side of him is real? Is either side real? It's both sides
I
real.
won't hurt you.
No?
You already have.
I mean, at first, you and your sisters thwarted my attempts. Even when I went back in time to destroy your line on All Hallows Eve.
And stabbed Micah in the
Then
back,
talk to
let's not forget.
Andress.
I mean, that's something that I'm not going to let him get away with.
Ah, serves you well.
All I had to do was finish the job. But I couldn't. Because I realized I loved you.
You bastard.
I mean, all of this sounds like a line, but there was that empathy thing. Prue did pick up on the affection.
I'm half human. My father was mortal.
You're lying.
How else would I bleed red?
Father was
Even as my
that's
demon self.
an unusual
You have to believe me, Phoebe.
combination. Usually it's the demon impregnating the human woman.
It doesn't change anything. Because you're still a demon.
One who's done unspeakable things.
Like stabbing Micah in the back.
But you've awakened something in me, Phoebe.
Which?
Ah.
Do you believe me now?
Well, it's a start, but I mean, I weren't sure Balthazar could do that. I mean, when you set that judge on fire, but the electricity thing was different.
They'll keep looking for you until they find you.
Your sisters?
And the source. Oh.
Give me your hand.
She's faking Balthazar's death.
Nobody will look for you anymore. You're dead.
Okay, so gonna be secret lover. It's an interesting angle to take. I wonder if he's gonna sort of pop in and out and help them with particularly difficult situations.
He killed Krell.
And you did what you had to do.
Yeah, how long is this deception going to last, though? Oh, because this is a big deception, the episode after they did the whole "we must be sisters and be together" thing.
You didn't do anything wrong, you know.
Didn't I?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
she's
the
got
important
burdens
thing
that the
is
other
that
two
it's
don't know about now.
We can get on with our lives.
Yeah, and it's not over.
At least until the next Balthazar attacks.
I mean, now the question is, when and how often is Cole going to show up again? Right. So everything finally came to a head with the Cole Balthazar thing, and now we have the situation that Phoebe has this huge secret. I mean, a secret boyfriend, potentially, who I'm assuming is going to show up again. Well, actually, given the track record of this show, who knows if Cole is going to show up again? That could be it for Cole as well. Yeah, actually, that seems more likely than anything. But I mean, I hope. Well, do I hope that Cole? That's an interesting question. I mean, I do want Phoebe to have a proper, sustained love interest, but having this thing where he has to be a secret and he's technically dead, that's complicated. That's very complicated. Are we in a situation where that's good enough for Phoebe? I think it's going to be interesting seeing the next couple of episodes. If Cole does show up again, which maybe he will. And if he doesn't, is Phoebe going to have another love interest or another string of love interests? I mean, sort of like the boyfriend of the week, which has been Phoebe's pattern up until this point. I mean, I don't think we've had the same boyfriend 2 episodes in a row for Phoebe. And yeah, fair play to her. I mean, go get some. But that hasn't been her style until this point. And, you know, I just wanted that I want it for all the girls. I mean, women. Just a happy, stable, committed relationship for all of them. Or boyfriend of the week, if that's what they're after. But it doesn't seem to be. So, healthy, committed, long-term relationship is probably the best way to go. And that's not going to happen when Cole is on the run and technically dead. But yeah, it is going to be interesting seeing if Cole shows up in further episodes. I don't think he would show up immediately after that ending. So probably the last video I'm going to record tonight in a minute, I don't think I expect to see Cole showing up. But we'll have to see if and when he does. Yeah, it reached a point in that episode where the sisters really should have vanquished Kral, because he wasn't contributing anything by the end. But I suppose it was just setting it up for Cole to destroy Kral, or vanquish Kral. Which I understand, but I think the setup, the lead up to that, maybe could have done a bit more elegantly. I think, yes, it made sense for the sisters and Kral to collaborate at the beginning. You know, enemy of my enemy is my friend. But it did reach a point where we really shouldn't be cooperating with the demon this strongly. And yeah, that was, yeah, like I said, a bit inelegant, I think. Yeah, Leo's letting his white lighter juicy slide a bit. I mean, he's been rather pathetic as far as that goes in the last few episodes, which isn't going to help the powers that be, or them, commit to the Piper-Leo relationship. Interesting episode, a pivotal episode, I think. I mean, a mythology-rich episode. An episode that needed to happen for the progression of the show as a whole. But now, what are the developments that we will have going on into the future? I mean, like I said, in the immediate aftermath of that episode, in the next episode, which I'm going to be recording in a minute, I don't expect to see Cole again. We'll have to see if that happens. But, yeah, the path has been laid. The patterns have been drawn, and we're going to have to see how that develops, with potentially Phoebe having a secret, technically dead boyfriend who's also a demon, or half demon. That's a little bit of a cop-out as far as I'm concerned, having him be a half demon, but we'll have to see how that goes. So yes, let's get on with the next episode I've got to record and wrap up this one. So, if you've watched this far into the video, maybe I deserve a like. You can also leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, anything that helps the algorithm promote this tiny, tiny little channel. And I think that is where I leave you. So all that remains for me to say is this has been a presentation of the Yay, Nay or Mad channel, and I will see you next time, where I shine a light on TV and cinema, both obvious and obscure.
This show